You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
What is going on? Welcome to No Chill Promos. How y'all doing? Hope everyone that's watching this had a blessed weekend, and I hope you have a blessed Monday to start off this week. Alright? And before I get into this bullshit, PWI's top 500 for 2024. Just want to do a quick shout out to all subscribers to the channel and to the followers on Rumble. I'm now at 135 subs. Hot damn. I told you the gains don't stop. Slowly but surely, the number's going to keep on rising. And I do have a shout out for, your name is William Botner. Kind of reminds me of William Shatner. Come to find out, it's 93 years old. Hot damn. I mean, we'll be lucky like 80s and 90s babies get to live to be that long. Honestly. Like, I know I can only speak for myself, but I damn sure don't see myself making it to that milestone. I'm past like a 90 or hell, even 80s. I'd be lucky. Shit, but yeah. Big ups to you, William Botner, for the sub. I appreciate it, man. Big ups to the other two people who subbed as well. It doesn't tell me who you are, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, now see here that here are the parameters when determining their rankings for the PWI top 500. You got win-loss record, you got championships won, you got the quality of competition, major feuds, prominence within the wrestler's promotions, and overall wrestling ability. Alright, now we take all this into consideration. How in the fuck? I'm sorry. How the fuck is Cody Rhodes number one? Especially from those parameters. Alright, major feuds, his feuds fucking suck. Yeah, he feuded with Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar whooped his ass for a majority of the fucking feud, random ass feud, because we still have no clarification as to why Brock Lesnar attacked him in the first fucking place. Whooped his ass for most of the feud, and then loses the final match after whooping his ass the entire match. So yeah, get the fuck out of here. Oh, his feud with Roman carried that feud. His feud with Roman and Rock carried that feud. I mean, like, oh, Dominic, his feud with Dominic, even Dominic carried that feud. And I mean this when I say this, say whoever feuds with Cody Mone does not come out better from it. It's the same shit that they were saying about Bray Wyatt and his feuds. But Cody is 10 times worse than Bray Wyatt. Alright, he has never truly put anybody over. So, moving along, you got a win-loss record, which, okay, fair enough. Like he said in AEW, he hates to lose. Like, he 110% meant that shit when he said it. Alright, so, since he's been back in the WWE, you know he wrestled way more last year than he wrestled this year, especially since he became the Undisputed Universal Champion. Like, I don't watch SmackDown, obviously, but I've heard from numerous people who do that this motherfucker barely wrestles. And if he does wrestle, haha, Cody wins. I mean, so, yeah, congratulations on politicking your win-loss record to fucking going over on everybody. Congratulations, man. That's way to improve the business. Fuck out of here, man. Now, this is one of the main reasons why he was named number one, in my opinion. And that's championships won. Alright, because the fact that he's a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner, which is fucking disgusting when you think about it. Not only that, but he went on to end Roman Reigns' historic title reign. Alright, which they're not gonna say it now, and probably never will, but it is one of the biggest mistakes, one of the biggest booking mistakes in pro wrestling history. Alright, especially with the way people have been talking about this man Cody Mone as champion. Oh, he's boring. Oh, he has no fucking quality opponents to go up against. It's like, well, I tried to tell people, man, and it's like, now I wish I would have started making videos sooner, but I wasn't able to due to circumstances in my life back then. You know what I mean? But it's like, it would have backed up my point of where we are today. And it's like, why did it take him being a champion for people to finally realize, like, oh, this dude's boring as shit? Like, yeah, he's been boring his entire fucking career. I mean, like, I don't understand this shit. Like, he's never been a draw. Alright, like, oh, he is now. I'm like, well, because he has a machine behind him. And mind you, they can put that same machine behind whoever the fuck they want. Alright, it's just like he managed to politic his way to that fucking spot. A spot that he doesn't belong in. Alright, and hence the results speak for themselves and how they went from Fox to USA, how their viewership for SmackDown has gone down since he's been the man, alright, in the WWE. And not to mention how there's other wrestlers outselling him in merch, like CM Punk, Jey Uso, or Roman Reigns, for instance. Alright, so and that's just an indicator that this dude has been a complete and utter failure as a champion. Alright, and it's like, all you had to do was just take a look at him being world champion in other promotions like ROH, NWA. He didn't move the needle at all, but he was champion. Alright, not only did he not move the needle, but it was forgettable. People forget that he was an NWA champion. Why? Because he didn't do jack shit with that fucking belt. The 10 pounds ago, didn't do fuck all with the belt that his father fucking helped make prestigious. Alright? Then ROH, don't get me started on ROH. He didn't do jack shit with that fucking belt, man. I'll even say this, Dalton Castle was a better world champion. No, Dalton Castle and Matt Taven were better world champions in the ROH than Cody Rhodes. And I'll put my money on that. 110%. Alright? Fuck out of here. But I am glad that people are starting to wake up to see how much of a fake, disingenuous, pretentious, boring, entitled prick that Cody Mone is. Alright? Took you long enough, but it's too late, especially after WrestleMania 40. The damage is done. Alright, so moving on. Quality of competition. Come on, man. As I mentioned this earlier, like, he has no competition. And I've also heard this before about his title reign. How, like, he doesn't have any viable competition. Well, there's a few reasons as to why that is. Alright? For one, you got Triple H, who's adamant on trying to keep the belt on this fucking schmuck until next year's WrestleMania. So, and if that's the case, that's the course that they want to tread, then all of his challengers up until WrestleMania 40 are inconsequential. As in, it doesn't fucking matter. Because haha, Cody wins. So there is no sense of danger or a sense of unpredictability. Or it doesn't matter who the fuck he faces. It could be Omos, it could be fucking Otis, it could be Brock Lesnar, it could be Roman Reigns, it could be fucking Jacob Fatu, Drew McIntyre. It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. Like, if he's not losing to WrestleMania 41, that means everyone's doing the JLB to the schmuck. Alright? Man, if you look at the SmackDown roster, pretty much 99% of that roster is better than Cody Mone. Alright? Yeah, people don't want to lose or do the job to him, and I don't blame them. Why would you want to job out to a guy that you know you're better than? Like why the fuck would I want to pit over an inferior wrestler? Now, the answer is money. Obviously, that paycheck that you get, we're working in the main event with this asshole, who more times than not is not even in the main event. So, like, it's crazy how much he's devalued that fucking Undisputed Universal belt, man. Yeah, let me go on first. So I'm like, you have the top belt in a fucking company. You're supposed to be going on last, especially for the previous champion who held that belt. Imagine Roman Reigns wrestling first and having Gunther go on last. And mind you, the people who Cody Rhodes has faced, everyone that he's faced is better than him. I will take Solo Sikoa as much as he sucks over Cody Rhodes any day of the fucking week. Because there's still room for improvement for Solo Sikoa. He hasn't been doing this shit that long as compared to Cody Mone, who's been doing this shit for almost 2 decades now? And he's just now being the world champion in WWE. Good God. Jesus. Oh, yeah. No, Logan Paul. Come on, man. AJ Styles. Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Dominic Mysterio, like all Kevin Owens, all these guys are better than Cody Mone, aka Cody Banks. Then there's prominence within a wrestler's promotion. Alright? Now, for a time being, like, after WrestleMania 40, he was undoubtedly the man, the face of the WWE. But as has been shown to me from other YouTubers who cover SmackDown, they're shifting back to Roman being that top spot, which doesn't surprise me one bit, because, yeah, they're not going to admit that putting the belt on Cody Mone was a colossal fuck-up. Triple H, damn sure ain't, because he's going to keep on trying to appease the online dweebs that swear up and down that Cody Rhodes is better than John Cena. Those type of delusional weirdos online, alright? And then there's overall wrestling ability. No, I'm not kidding when I say this. When you look at the list from number 2 to number 19, every last one of these guys is better than Cody Mone in the ring. And I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that. Now, I'm not going to list my top 10 of who I think should be on here, because I don't care that much. This video is mainly just a shit on Cody Mone being number 1. Alright? Especially when you look at number 2 and number 3. Now, last year, I would have gave it to Will Ospreay. 100%. This year, it shouldn't have been whose house? Swerve's house. Alright, this year was Swerve's house. Alright, even though he did lose at All In. Alright, but you look at these two between Swerve Strickland and Cody Rhodes, Cody Mone, Cody Banks. Swerve goes over at any metric you try to compare these two in. Alright, like starting with wrestling ability? Come on, man. Like, Swerve can outwork Cody Rhodes in the ring 7 days a week. Like, Cody on his best day doesn't compare to Swerve Strickland on his worst day. Alright? What, championships? Yeah, they're both world champions this year. Alright? Cody still is, you know, with the plan being heading into WrestleMania 41. Alright, but you look at the two championship reigns. Who's better? Cody Mone or Swerve Strickland? In my opinion, Swerve did way more with the short reign that he had compared to Cody Mone. Alright? And you talk about feuds, quality of competition. With Swerve, he defended his belt against guys like Christian Cage, Roderick Strong, Claudio Castagnoli, Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, to name a few. And all those guys I mentioned are better than Cody Mone. Alright? In my opinion, I'm just speaking for myself. You might feel otherwise, especially if you're a Cody Mone fan, which God bless you if you are on this channel, because he's my number 1 on my shit list. Right? I detest him as a wrestler. More importantly, a babyface. Alright? As a heel, I can support a heel Cody Rhodes. I'm gonna do that video soon enough where how I will book him as a heel. Alright? But until then, I'm keep on shitting on him as the boring filler transitional champion that he is. Swerve has better matches than Cody. Like that match, just look at the 2 matches that he had with Adam Page. Or the Texas Death match and the unsanctioned Lights Out cage match, or steel cage match. Alright, both of those matches were better alone than pretty much Cody Rhodes' entire wrestling career. Alright? There's only a handful of matches I could think of Cody being good in. It was like that ladder match he had with Sammy Guevara, with Sammy carried shit out of him in that match. His match with Brody Lee, or that dog collar match, was my favorite AEW match that he had. Alright, you know, Brody Lee carried him. Alright, what else? You see the match he had with Dustin at that first fucking AEW pay-per-view, but I really don't give a shit. Dustin should have went over, in my opinion. But yeah, Swerve's a better worker than Cody. He has a better promo than Cody. He has more charisma than Cody. He has a better theme song than Cody. Like, it's not even close, man. Like, Swerve Strickland outshines Cody Rhodes in every aspect of being a professional wrestler, except for being a politician. Alright? Now, this is the main reason why Cody Rhodes is in that number 1 spot, because he is a top-tier politician. All right, you had to be in order to be a back-to-back Royal Rumble winner and be the guy out of everyone on that fucking roster, to be the guy that was chosen, that was selected to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. That is some legendary politicking if I've ever seen it. Right? So yeah, that's the main reason why Cody is number 1. Alright. Now, I'm going to go down the rest of the list. I'm probably going to stop at top 50. Like, I don't care about, 50 onwards, 100 and to 200. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm going to stop at the top 50. Alright? I'm just going to go through, I'm going to look at, see who's where, and say, like, if they belong there or not. You know what I mean? So, starting off, we see Cody Mone at number 1. Absolutely not. Get the fuck out of here. Alright? Number 2, Swerve Strickland. Should have been number 1, in my opinion. Number 3 is Will Ospreay. That's fine. You know his non-selling ass is going to be somewhere in the top 10. Alright? That's just how it is. Alright. Number 4, Seth freaking Rollins. Yeah, I don't know about number 4. I know, like, he did try to, put in work at being the World Heavyweight Champion, but he did not elevate that belt, in my opinion. He had 2 opportunities to try to generate some buzz with that fucking belt, with putting over Finn Balor or putting over Shinsuke Nakamura. And guess what? He went over on both of them. Alright? So yeah, fuck no. Yeah, number 4, get the fuck out of here. Number 5, my nigga, Tetsuya Naito. Hey, I'm surprised he's number 5, to be honest. I mean, I ain't complaining. Hey, he's my favorite wrestler in New Japan. So if they feel like he's number 5 for 2024, hey, fuck it. I mean, I ain't complaining. He's another one that's better than fucking Cody Mone. So moving on, see Damian Priest, number 6. It's fine, I guess. He's World Heavyweight Champion for a bit, and was starting to get over this year. So, and yeah, he's another guy that's better than Cody Mone, in my opinion. So number 6, that's fine, I guess. I don't have any real complaints about that. MJF being number 7. I think 7 is a little high, considering he was injured for a bit, but again, he's better than Cody Mone. So, fuck it, whatever, man. Number 7, okay, it's not a big deal. Alright. Number 8, Jon Moxley. It's fine, I guess. I don't know, another guy better than Cody Mone. He was, at one point, the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion, so I do take that into consideration, him being number 8. So, it is what it is. It's, like, I'm not... When I see it, I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? Not like, when I see Cody Rhodes be number 1, you know what I mean? Or Seth Rollins be number 4, you know what I mean? I don't get that type of reaction seeing Jon Moxley at number 8. So, that's fine. Number 9 is the Ring General, Gunther. That's fine. He is going to go down in history as probably the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. I don't really foresee anyone beating his reign, ever. I mean, I don't. But yeah, I could be wrong. Who the fuck knows? And he is the current World Heavyweight Champion right now, even though I have been critical of him being a champion, which is just like, when I see him on Raw, or when I've been doing these reviews, I look at it, and it just feels like he doesn't have that same confidence, that bravado that he had when he was Intercontinental Champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference. When he was IC Champion, like, he knew he was a man. Now, with the World Heavyweight Champion around his waist, it feels like he's trying to be a man. Like, he doesn't believe it. Like, he's trying to fill those shoes, but he doesn't know if he can or not. You know what I mean? That's just my perspective. So, yeah, but even so, I'll still take Gunther over Cody Mone any day of the fucking week. Not even close. Right. And number 10 is Mystical. Now, I don't really follow CMLL like that, but I know he's been putting in work down here. So I'm not going to knock it him being number 10. You know what I mean? And this is the original Sin Cara, if you guys don't know. And I'll take him over Cody Mone any day of the fucking week. I'm not kidding when I say that, man. Especially when I see his matches on AEW here this year. he can go. I mean, there was no question Mystico can go. All right, it's just, you know, it's unfortunate his original run didn't pan out the way that, you know, he wanted it to, but hey, shit happens. You know what I mean? So we go through 11 through 19 here. Samoa Joe, that's fine. Sami Zayn over Drew McIntyre is crazy. Get the fuck out of here. And no form or fashion should Sami be above Drew. Nah. Not happening. All right. Bryan Danielson being number 14, that's fine because he did lose quite a bit, you know, between last year and this year, so that's fine. Moose being number 15, that's fine too. And, you know, I'll probably have him. I'll have him higher than fucking Sami Zayn. He was a fucking TNA World Champion for fuck's sake. Just saying. Sonata, it's fine. You know, he was the former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion for dropping it to my nigga Tetsuya Naito at Wrestle Kingdom. Was 18? I believe it was 18. So yeah, I've always liked Sonata. Right? When I first seen him back in TNA, I'm like, this dude has potential. And I'm glad to see him be a world champion. So yeah, Sonata's fine. Number 17, Jey Uso Uce. That's fine. I mean, some of you might think he should be higher, especially considering the tag team run that he had with his brother Jimmy. I mean, I think 17 is fine, I guess. I ain't complaining about him being 17. He's in the top 20 for fuck's sake, so I think that's good enough. Despite him not winning any singles title. See what I'm saying? But you can make the argument that he's pretty much more over than 16 and up. Homie right now. Alright? So, yeah, 17 is fine. Number 18 is El Hijo del Vikingo. Right? Isn't he injured? If I'm not mistaken. I know there's been... Yeah, I could have swore he's been injured. So him being injured to being number 18 is kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. Alright, but... Yeah, I mean... He is one of the best high flyers in professional wrestling today. So I can't take that away from him. But, yeah, I don't know about him being number 18. I don't know about that. But... 19, Mustafa Ali, and Ali we trust. I'm fine with him being number 19. Especially this year alone, this dude's been killing it in the indies. Right, I guess his time in TNA is done. You know, he put over the X Division title, which I was a fan of his run there. You know, he lost it to Speedball, Mike Bailey, and is doing his thing in New Japan currently. I think he's a front runner to win the Best of the Super Juniors. So yeah. Got no problem with Mustafa Ali being here at number 19. Number 20, Eddie Kingston. 20's fine. He was on the run of his career, honestly, last year until he got injured, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, 20's fine for Eddie Kingston. And he should be back sometime next year, I would presume. Alright. 21, the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. That's fine, I guess. And right now, Okada's chilling, getting paid millions to do very little in AEW. So I ain't mad at him. Alright. 22, Nick Nemeth. That's fine, the wanted man. He's been doing his thing this year, especially. He was the AAA champion down there for a bit, so he dropped it to Alberto Del Padrón. Alright. Now he's the current TNA World Champion, so that's fine. Number 23, Alex Shelley. You know, another former TNA World Champion. I know people shit on Alex Shelley. I always liked the guy. Especially, I liked him way more than I did Chris Sabin. Alright? And yeah, speaking of which, had a way better title reign than Chris Sabin as TNA World Champion. Alright? So him, and big ups to him. I know he's going to be showing up in WWE at some point here this year. So, good for him, man. Number 24, Orange Cassidy. I think that's a little too high for Mr. Freshly Squeezed, especially he didn't really, what was he, fucking like international champion for a bit last year. Hasn't really done shit this year. So yeah, I think that's a little high for Orange Cassidy here. 25, Alex Kane, the former MLW World Champion. I know he did his thing until he dropped the belt to Satoshi Kojima, which I was so pissed off about. He should have dropped it to my boy, my nigga, Richard Holiday. But that's for another video. So 25 for Alex Kane. That's big ups to him. I ain't got no problem. Number 26, Mr. Adam Copeland. And that's a little high for Mr. Adam here. Even though he was the former TNT champion, He's another guy that's been injured. Right? So yeah, I have a problem with guys ranking up high when they've been injured for a good portion of the year. Doesn't make any sense to me. Right? Number 27, L.A. Knight. Yeah. My guy who should have been higher on this list if he had the proper booking that he deserves. Alright. But he is the current United States champion, and as far as I know, so 27, I guess, whatever, man. It's a damn shame about LA Knight, man. It still pisses me off. I might have to do another video about my boy. Alright? But it's for another video. 28, Trick Williams. Mr. Whoop That Trick. 28's fine, I guess. I mean, he was a former NXT champion. He might be the NXT champion again come October. So, fine with Trick being here. No complaints. 29, Christian Cage. Now, I don't know if I can have Trick Williams over Christian Cage. That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Especially Christian, he was a former TNT champion himself. Now and forever. Help me in his eyes. But yeah, I don't know if I could put Trick Williams over Christian Cage. Right? And I know at some point, hopefully he wins the AEW World Championship. That has to happen. So moving along, number 30 is Ilya Dragunov, the czar of NXT and now the czar of Raw. Alright. That's fine. Especially considering he hasn't really done shit on Raw, as far as I know, so yeah. 31, Mark Briscoe, my nigga. That's fine. The current ROH World Champion, so I have no clue who he plans on dropping that belt to, so yeah. And he's been doing his thing here on Dynamite and or on the pay-per-views. Wherever you see Mark Briscoe, just know that he's going to put forth his best effort. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's fine. Number 32, Kazuhiko Nakajima. Never heard of him. I ain't gonna bullshit you, man. I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. So, hey, man, you must be good to be number 32. So, number 33 is Zack Sabre Jr. That's fine. The winner of the G1 Climax this year. And hopefully he wins the IWGP World title, man. Why the fuck not? I already did my video about Zack Sabre Jr., so that's fine. Number 34, Speedball Mike Bailey. That's fine too. I already just put over fucking Speedball at fucking Victory Road. He's one of the best wrestlers in fucking TNA. And he's now, again, the X Division champion. So, that's fine. Number 35 is Geno. Yeah, I don't know about that. Because I'm looking for, I'm like, where's Kaito Kiyomiya at? He's like the current GHC World Heavyweight Champion, and he won the N1 Victory Tournament this year. The fuck? Why? What? I don't know. I'm not a Noah aficionado, so I don't know what Keno did between this year and last year over there. So fuck it. Number 36 is Mascara Dorada. I do believe he's another CMLL talent. So I'm not familiar with his work, so I don't have anything to really say about him. All right. 37, Logan Paul. All right. He's a former United States champion. You know, he's wrestled less than a handful of matches. Those matches were memorable. All right. He had great performances in those matches, despite getting injured in that one match, which I think, well, what the fuck was it? Was it the Reigns match at Crown Jewel? It might have been. I think he got injured. We did that buckshot lariat. That's where it fucked up his leg, or his ACL, whatever, or meniscus. I don't fucking know. I don't remember what his exact injury was. But yeah, 37 is fine. I don't have any complaints. 38, Michael O'Cool. He was the I don't know if he still is or was the current Ref Pro champion over there, world champion. So I've seen a couple of his matches. He's a good technical wrestler, but just needs to bulk up a bit, in my opinion. So, and he might be showing up in AEW at some point. So I wouldn't be surprised with his boy Ospreay. So 38 is fine, I guess. 39 is Cruel. I have no fucking clue who this dude is. I've never heard that name before in my life. So moving on. EC3, Yeah, I know he's the NWA champion, but I don't care. 41, Yuma Anza. I mean, that's how you say it. Never heard of him. I don't know. 42, Mr. Hangman Adam Page. I mean, I guess it's a fine spot because he didn't win any titles between this year and last year. So even though he had some of the best matches, you know, out of anybody on his list, so I guess 42 is fine. I guess, I don't know, whatever, man. 43, Josh Alexander. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, it sucks to see him drop so far down. All right, he was my pick in 2022 when he was whenever year he was TNA champion. He should have been wrestler of the year because that man, he put TNA on his back. And this man was like fucking wrestling everybody, putting on bangers, putting on banger after banger after banger. Still is, just doesn't have the belt, you know, and because he might be moving to a different company here, which should be NXT. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather see him in NXT than fucking AEW. But yeah, a walking weapon. You know, he's still one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. All right. 44, Satoshi Kojima. I still believe he's the current MLW World Champion, so that's fine. 45, Rey Mysterio, one of the all-time GOATs here in professional wrestling. And whenever I do my my Mount Rushmore videos, I'm doing one on WCW. Just know that he's on that list. All right, so I'm not going to disrespect Rey Mysterio. Number 46 is Hiromu Takahashi. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I have no complaints, I guess. 47, Kaito Kiyomiya. Now this is crazy. 47 for the current GHC World Champion. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Alright? Not at all. Moving along, 48, Carmelo Hayes. 48? Oh, this man hasn't done fuck all since he lost that fucking NXT World Champion. 48 is kind of crazy. Alright? Not gonna lie to you. And I like Carmelo. It's not my favorite, but I do like the guy. Alright, kind of. At first, I was like, I don't see the big deal in this dude, but then I seen him paired up with Trick, even though Trick, in my opinion, was the one that really got him over in the first place. So I like Trick more than I do Carmelo, which is why Trick Williams is higher than Carmelo this year. But yeah, I still like Carmelo nonetheless. Alright, but 48 is kind of high for my boy here, my nigga, Carmelo Hayes. Right, but 49, David Finlay. I don't give two fucks about David Finlay. I know. I'm sorry. I've already been vocal about David. You know, if you watch my New Japan videos, I don't buy him as a leader at Bullet Club. Like, so, yeah. 49, think that's too high, in my opinion. And number 50 is El Hijo de Wagner. Okay, I've seen a little bit of his work. I mean, 50, I guess, is fine. I don't know, man. I don't know what all he did down there in CMLL. So, yeah. And then I'm like, this is where I stop. I see names like fucking, got Joe Hendry, Braun Breaker, Obafemi, Randy Orton, AJ Styles. And didn't even make the top 50. Oh my God. Yeah, let me stop there. All right, because now we're getting absurd. Like, this is fucking crazy. Yeah, like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this fucking list. Like, who the fuck is Max the Impaler? Is that one dude in fucking NWA? I think I can swear I might have heard that name like once in my life. And you got him over Randy Orton and AJ Styles? Yeah, I'm done with this fucking list. Oh man, fucking done. That's what I need to say. And like I said earlier, pretty much everyone knows in the top 10 is better than Cody Mone. Alright, I just made this video to primarily shit on Cody Rhodes. Alright, so, and for that one dude that voted not to make this video, I could think of only one or two reasons as to why you voted no. One, you're a Cody Rhodes fan, which God bless you if you are on this channel, as I said earlier. And number two is because like you feel like, well, what's the point of talking about this list? And it is what it is. Nobody can change it, which I understand that sentiment. but I'm not here to change it necessarily. I'm just here to talk shit about it. Some just nonsensical decisions, like fucking Max the Impaler being over fucking Randy Orton and AJ Styles, or fucking Michael Oku being over Obafemi. Like, can't make this shit up, man. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this fucking list about PWI's fucking top 500 for 2024. So, you gonna leave your top 10 in the comment section, let me know. So, with that said, love it, hate it, comment, subscribe to the channel, and it's all the same to me. I just want to see the engagement and the feedback from you guys. I already know I'm gonna get some dislikes on this fucking video, because anytime I talk shit about Cody Mone, there's always that one person that will dislike it. Alright, even though majority likes my videos because they know what I'm saying is true about Cody Rhodes. It's just, I will never, ever understand what the appeal is in Cody Rhodes. Like, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it, man. I'll never understand. Now, as far as my next video, I want to do a video about this whole Kevin Nash and Logan Paul fucking heat that's been going on. Alright, I'm gonna give my opinion on that next. So, plus I gotta do the Monday Night Raw review, which hopefully this review does better than last week's review, because I got like no fucking comments, like no likes in that video. I'm like, which I kind of did that video just to do a tribute to those the Godot brothers that passed away. You know, because that's some sad ass shit, man. At least I could do is offer my condolences, but apparently people don't give a fuck. But that's the internet for you. So, wasting off your guys' time. So, be safe, be blessed, take care of yourself, and trust in God. I'm out of here. Till next time, adios.